Good morning to everyone gathered at St. Columba's Primary School in Australia. Good morning from Vignacourt. My name is Angele and I work at the Vignacourt 1418 Center on the Somme in France. And I am standing in front of a Trillier photo taken on Armistice Day 1918, where you can see the joy in the faces of the soldiers and the local villagers. So Louis and Antoinette Trillier took photos of soldiers from many lands during Great War, and today we gather to remember a very important moment in history, the Armistice Day. So this is the day over 100 years ago when the First World War finally came to an end. And after 4 long years of fighting, the guns fell silent on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11 months in 1918. And imagine what that must have felt like. For years, people had lived in fear and sadness, and families were separated, and many soldiers were far from their home. But then, the message came. The war was over. And one of the very first places to hear this news was here in Vignacourt. And here it was that Australian signalers heard and passed on the news first. It was a place where many Australian soldiers has passed through or stayed during the war. And when the people of Vignacourt heard the news, they rushed into the town square, like you can see here. And the bells rang out, and people cheered, and there were tears of joy. And after so much pain, there was finally hope. Even soldiers climbed the top of the church and put a flag on the clock tower. And Vignacourt here reminds that even in the darkest times, there can be light. And it also reminds us of the strong friendship between France and Australia, and how people from different parts of the world came together to help one another. So today, as we wear poppies and stand in silence, let's remember the bravery of those who served, and the lives that were lost, and the peace that was won. So let's also remember the joy that filled the streets in Vignacourt, like you can see here, and the hope that peace brings to all of us. So greetings to you all from Vignacourt, and lest we forget. Bye-bye.